Yo, what up, Magnus? I need to switch my skills around. One of my friends was on it. Um, let's see if I remember how I had it. Put that right there. Then we'll put that there. Dude, he has all my skills moved around. Let's see, circles. Then that's where that one goes. What up? Yeah, this is one I've wanted to try out for a while. It's it's a good game, dude. It There's like a lot to do, but you're gonna see it's really it's really laggy on console. That's what really like a lot of like players over the time just decide to quit the game because they just get frustrated. But this is Daggerfall. This area. Alright. Um, so right now we're gonna go into PvP. This is before I stopped playing. This is my highest PvP ranked character. See if I could see it. Where is it? Yeah, my PvP rank in this guy is what is it? Overlord. It took me no, 3 to 4. I want to say 3 to 4 years to get to that rank, and then I stopped playing because yeah, the game's just not in a good place. For example, like you see these players right here, they're all blacked out because they're not rendering. I'm probably gonna lose this fight, but I'll give it a try. I think I'm gonna get him. Oh, no, he put his shield on. You know what, dude? I'm not doing so bad for not playing for a really long time. I'll explain to you like all my skills and all that here in a little bit. Oh, you got me. I couldn't break free. Nice. Uh, yeah. So that player, he was a Magic Nightblade. And just let me know if you can hear me alright, or if I'm too loud, or if my AC's annoying. But yeah, this is Cyrodiil. This is PvP, player versus player. Yeah, the audio sounds good. All right, nice, nice. So this is basically it's open world, and I'll tell you like the mechanic to this, or what's the purpose of it, I guess. So my faction is the yeah. See, there's always like lag when you come here. Um, the faction I'm in is the Ebonheart. So there's three factions: Ebonheart, Daggerfall, and then um, you know, Aldemarion. But yeah. So look at the map. So basically the objective. So here's the Daggerfall. This is the Daggerfall main place. Here's the EP, and then the AD, which is the Dominion. So the purpose is, see if I could look at the scoreboards. Here we go. So for each faction there's a scoreboard or a leaderboard, and then number one, that guy, I actually know who that is. I actually know some of these guys, yeah. But anyways, so there's that guy's the highest one for AD, and then that guy's for DC. So basically, the main objective in here is to capture all these keeps right here. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And whichever faction captures it, right, the one that's at the top of the leaderboard becomes Emperor of Cyrodiil. Basically, you become really strong. And here, I've been Emperor on this character before, and I actually have I have the Emperor costume. I could show it to you. I have a lot of costumes, by the way. Like I have the Dragonborn costume. Here we go. Here's the Emperor costume. I haven't died, but this is the Emperor costume. Basically, the buffs you get for being Emperor, you get X amount of magic, health, and stamina, and it just makes you really, really strong. Let me go into the skills. So this class is the Dragon Knight. You could either play a magic Dragon Knight or a stamina Dragon Knight. Sometimes you could play like a hybrid in a way, but yeah. So this is one of my. How can I best describe this like build? It's like a tank. You could say it's like a kind of tanky build, but it relies on this. It relies on dots basically, pure pressure basically. Is what my setup or this class basically um, is set up for. It's for pure pressure. If I was doing PVE like dungeons or raiding how I used to, this is the best class to be a tank, the Dragon Knight. But you also have to um, account for the certain race passives. So for this one, I'm an orc just because it benefits me more for PvP. And then if you want to be like a tank, there's like Nord could work, Imperial. So yeah. And then I could show you some of the PvP skins also. Let me take this costume off. I'll put. Let me get where is it? There we go, the Nordic robe. So this is a dungeon skin, the Dreadhorn Shaman. Basically, uh, the dungeon is like Falkreath basically. So that's a dungeon. This one's from a raid. This one's based upon the Khajiits, the Jamatra. Um, what else? It's based on Mall of Lorcaj. This one's based on the Halls of Fabrication, kind of like the bosses are like based upon Clockwork City. Then you have this one, March of Madness. This one's based upon Black Rose Prison, which is in Black Marsh, which is the Argonian place. And then you got this one, the Mind Shriven Moloch. This is like a Moloch Ball skin or servant. And then you got Spider Kif. This one's based off of Cradle of Shadows. I think the end boss in that dungeon serves Vermina, I think, or Mafala. No, Mafala. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And then there's more. I just didn't get a chance to get them, so yeah. And then what else? Like I said, there's costumes you could get. Like, what else do I have? I have here's the Nord Hero costume, which you could get on PC as a mod, and the other one. Um, Merch. This is some merchant. I got this from the Thieves Guild DLC. Merchant costume, Minamarco costume. I have a lot of costumes. Like, I've put so much money into this game, man. Like, it's not even funny. So, Dragon Priest. Yeah, dude. What is this? Oh, yeah. The madness, we're gonna pretend we didn't see that costume, okay? We're just gonna pretend we didn't see that costume. Here's the Black Hand robe from the Dark Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood DLC. I don't want to go too fast. Let's see. What else do I have that's pretty cool? Well, you saw the Baker. And I'm actually going to show you a little emote that came with this. Let me show it to you right now. I should have it. Oh. See if I could... I forgot how to zoom in. Here... There we go. Look at Salt Babe. That's what I do to players when I kill them. Pour a little bit of salt on their body. Yeah, dude. And there's a bunch of other emotes. And then there's motifs, not motifs, mementos that you can use like out of Cyrodiil. Um, so for this game, like one big tip I could give, like if you're getting into it, is get used to playing in third person because it's just more fluent than being like this, you know. Especially if you're fighting raid bosses and or just dungeons in general or whatever, right? You need to know your like surroundings for like certain mechanics and stuff. So it's better to fight in third person. Visually, it looks really good. I've seen bits. Yeah, it's just the thing that killed it for a lot of like people that I knew and other really good players that PvP'd was it was just a lag, and then a lot of people basically the way you kind of got like, let's say you wanted to be a a streamer or whatnot, right? Doing this like a successful streamer, you were either in a really good raid team for the high end raids and whatnot, or you were like, let's say you were like a solo player, like a 1vxer, like small scale. Basically, the way you would get views or subscribers is, oh, I'm by myself, right? I could kill these 5 players, kind of like that. That's what like people liked about PvP, or like seeing like outnumbered fights basically. But they every patch they do, they just kill that aspect of playing. But to be fair, I mean, this is like basically it's a war, so you could understand why they treat it like that. Right here is the Imperial City. And I could go there in a little bit. I could show you some other costumes too. Let me just scroll down because the better ones are more down. Let's see. The Trinamech. They got some Trinamech costumes. Yeah, saw me yesterday. I normally do mix, but more. Yeah. There's a treasure hunter. Sounds like. No, you don't get that in here. Here's a thieves guild leather costume. Oh, you ready for this, bro? Let me take my. Oh no, I haven't died. If you have this costume, let's just say with, especially being if you're an orc, if you're bald and you don't have a skin or a beard, right? And you have this costume just with the regular dye, you look like Shrek. There's a Royal Jester costume. You could dye all your costumes, by the way, too, in the game. Here's the Shrouded Armor. Let's see what else I got. This is the costume for completing the Orsinium DLC. You basically get the regalia of the Orsimer King. Priest of Mara costume. I have pirate costumes or ordinator costumes. Let's just say I have a lot of costumes. Yeah, there's a lot of cool ones. I don't know what they've at. One thing I don't like, I'll show you right now. Hold on. About this game. And it comes to where like it's up to you if you want to spend the money, right? Oh wow. I missed out on, wow, that's actually was a decent one. 100k gold. It's not bad. So this is like your daily login rewards for the month, and then you can see like all these I can't get them because I just never logged in. But okay, so do I have crates? I don't have any crates. So this is the crown store. Here I could this is one costume I never got to get, the Dark Shaman. Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff sword. Yeah, that's not worth the money. It's sometimes they just put some they put outrageous prices on certain things, which I don't think should be. Oh, here's like their version of loot crates, basically gambling. And then these here, I'll show you some of the mounts you could get. It's pretty cool, I guess. There's a werewolf one, a wolf one, the Guar. I'd say this one's probably the best one. There's a Senshi, the horse, and the camel. Oh, I just see that. Cool. And then this is just all the stuff you could get from the crates. Like, this is pretty cool. This is based off of Clockwork, that little robot. Here's the glass style. This is so this is medium glass. This is heavy. Which I honestly think this looks better than the Skyrim one. And then here's the robes for light armor. Here's the regatta style based on Redguard culture. This is the light for mages, medium, and then heavy. I have a couple styles. Let me take this costume off because it's pretty ugly. I'll put on why not? I'll put on the Dragon Priest costume. I have mounts too. So I have let's see if I remember how to do this. Regular Guar. This one's a regular horse. Funny thing about this horse right here. Oh, watch. I wish I could show you. If you go in first person and you see a player just on their mount, like their horse is always smiling at you, which is pretty weird. But so here you with your mounts you could train them, and you just need to train, like, each character you make, you have to train the mounts, right, if you want. So there's speed, stamina, and then carry weight. So I was in a hurry to train one of my character's mounts, and I accidentally ended up buying this horse from the stables. It was like 40k gold. So yeah. Okay, here's one of my black camel. Then I'm gonna show you my favorite mount in a little bit. Here's a variation of the lion mount. Everyone just calls it Scar though. Let's see, Cave Bear. And there's like different like variations of each mount. So there's like frost one, fire ones, undead ones. I have the Sench. This is my favorite mount, the Doom Wolf. Yeah, the Doom Wolf's my favorite. And you got like this guy, this weird Guar. It illuminates stuff. Uh, the Gray Yakutin Charger, I got that with the Dragonborn like costume. Then here's a regular wolf. Nightmare Crusader. Yeah. Here's my Sigil camel. Oh yeah, the camel spits too, dude. We're gonna get to some action here in a little bit. Um, that's pretty much it. What else? Oh yeah, and then you get like a bunch of pets too. That you don't normal. You can't have them in PvP, but out of Cyrodiil you can have them. Here's all the emotes. Um, and then like all the armor styles that you can see, weapon styles. Let's go kill some players. We'll go right there. Yeah. But it's I really used to enjoy this, man. Like what I used to do before, the reason why it took me really long to get my rank up. I'm a four star right now. Yeah, I think I'm a 4 star. The highest rank is 5 stars, and that's like Grand Overlord or something like that. So see, this guy's a player. This is a player. Um, Another player. What skin does this person have? But yeah, my favorite class is Dragon Knight, and I'm gonna show you why. I need to switch this and then put that right there. I'm about to show you why I love this class, man. So you have your basic skills, right? And then you have like your healing, and then you have your ultimate. So this ultimate's called Corrosive, and basically what it does, it ignores all physical damage that I'm taking. Uh oh. I'm probably gonna die here. Just because they have the guards with them. Oh, oh! Oh, I got one, Magnus. Let's go. They revived them. Cool. Could get a little hectic sometimes, for sure. I got a friendly with me now. It wasn't too bad. Benz. I don't know that guy, but he didn't attack me. So usually, what I do is just like kind of like let's just say like a respect a respect kind of thing is I normally don't attack first unless I'm trying to get like AP, like get my rank up, or if I'm pushing for Emperor, which I've only done it twice. And the first time I got it, I did it on a Magic Nightblade. There's like different ways you could play Mag Blades. Now it's a little bit different. Well, there's like two ways now. It used to be more variations back then, before certain skills and changes and patches, right? Um, when you go as Emperor as a Nightblade, you want to go as a bomber. You basically time your proxy there, which is like an AoE like time bomb with one of your ultimates, and you do that, you just see fucking players drop dead. I have a video, the one I linked a while back. I think it was maybe the first day you were streaming or the second day. I linked the video, and then in one of the parts, I'm on my Nightblade and I'm the Emperor, and I kill like I don't know how many people, like in one clip. But yeah, that ultimate's the reason why I love Dragon Knight. Is I could just basically fly onto somebody and hit them with my sword. Um, Other ult that I use is this one. This is Dawnbreaker. This is the Dawnbreaker of Smiting, which is Dawnbreaker. You got your werewolf transformation. I don't have my skills leveled up. And then there's you could be a vampire. This one's a skill base. Actually, let me go through the skills. So these are the skills for DK. You have Ardent Flame, Draconic Power, Earth and Heart. Then here are your like weapon based skills. So there's like a ultimate for two-handed. You can only use these ultimates if you're using the weapons for that. Here's your light armor, heavy armor, medium. My werewolf. You have your fighter skill. Those are like fighter skill passives. Your mage's guilds passives. This is the Psijic Order skills. Thieves and Undaunted. And then this is the PvP stuff. And then you have your race passives. And then here's all like your alchemy, blacksmithing, crafting, all that good stuff.
So they put out different.
Yeah. So you have your Dragon Knight, which could be, like I said, either magic, stamina, or kind of like a hybrid, if you can make it work, right? You have your Nightblade, your Necromancer, your Warden, your Templar, and your Sorcerer. I prefer stamina based characters more than magic. I just never really liked it. I used to like Magic Nightblade. Oh, this is something new they added here. So in random times they added this, and right here you'll know, like, the game will let you, or notify you. You'll get a little notification, and you could pick up Volendrome from here. Basically, they added that to counter like the Emperor, basically. And then here's one of like the spawn locations for Volendrome. Yeah. Like one class that's really strong, let's just say if you wanted to get into PvP, Magic Sorcerer is really strong. Stamina Nightblade is really strong. And each class, like, in a way, is good at certain things, right? Like, let's say for example, like Magic Nightblade, you usually go Destruction Staff and Restoration, for your healing, like your bubbles, your healing bubbles. They're better for dueling other players, 1v1s, stuff like that. And then you have your classes that excel at open world, like what I'm doing right now. And then you have your classes that excel at that put better DPS for raids and stuff like that. So this guy, he's a Magic Warden right here. I'll go ahead and fight him. See, there you see the lag. It's because there's too many players around here. You see that? There's a big fight over there. Probably can't even. I'm not even gonna try to fight this guy. So yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's some players sieging. So that's the big issue with. One of the reasons why I left. The other reason why I stopped playing is because my friends just wouldn't play anymore, and this game isn't really that fun playing by yourself. At least not for me. There's still players that like doing that, right? That like playing by themselves to get those awesome clips. But here's like a massive fight. That guy's sniping me. That's a skill in the bow tree, which let me tell you, man. Everyone hates snipers in this game. But they usually die really fast because they're bad players like that guy. So, yeah, if the lag is there, oh yeah, dude, yes, definitely, it's harder to play, man. And they make so much money from the Crown Store, Magnus. Like, it's like, why can't you put an effort to try to fix the lag? You know what I'm saying? Like, picture this, right? This game for PvP was supposed to, at most, was supposed to support 2,000 players. It barely supports 200. And another reason why it's really laggy here too is because if we look right here, yellow and red is capped, is full, right? DC Daggerfall is not full, right? You go to the other campaign. This was a 7-day campaign, right? So you have 7 days basically to be Emperor, and then it resets like all the brackets, right? 1 bar of AD, no other bars of the other ones. This was the 30-day. That's why they played this campaign the most, even though it's really laggy. And then you have like your no CP. No, this is below 50, and then this is no CP, which basically means you don't use this. This is the champion system, which basically it's like buffs to your stuff. And the way they use this, they have like, here's the steed, here's the lady, the lord, the tower. So for example, like the mage, this is all for mainly magic. I put this is for my healing. Here's the astronaut. This is for stam and magic, I think. Or maybe just this part. This one right here is mainly for magic too. So yeah. So you have those, and then you have let's see. We'll go to my character sheet. So all my attribute points are into stamina. No points into health or magic because you don't really need it. And then my boon, or my stone or whatever, is the warrior. Gives me more weapon damage. So each different boon does different things. Like some give you spell crit, Some gives you spell penetration, stuff like that. And then here's the food that I use. I use Tri-Stat food. I don't know if I have other food. And then here's like my weapons. Um, and then your gear is based upon like your build also. So remember how I said I'm based upon pressure, and mainly my pressure is like dots and heal debuff. I think they recently kind of nerfed this build. Um, Not for sure, but it seems to be still doing okay if it did get nerfs. But so this each gear set is a 5-piece. Sometimes there's a 3-piece, so it gives me weapon damage, max stamina, weapon damage, and then the 5th piece is what is built around the DK passives and skills. Meaning, I do poison damage, so this does when I deal direct damage, you cause the enemy to take 10% more damage from all poison abilities for 5 seconds. And then this is like a penetration set that, yeah, I don't know, my friend was using this. I don't know what he was doing, but I'm beating players like this. That's hilarious. I'm guessing he's just using it for two, just for the 2-piece, I guess. That's weird. And I'm surprised I'm actually killing players like that. That's funny. And this is Warrior's Fury, one of the best heavy armor sets. Basically, when you take critical damage, you stack 29 weapon damage for 6 seconds, stacking up to 25 times. And then here's Bloodspawn. This is my monster set, which gives me stamina recovery, and then when I take damage, I get 14 ultimate back, and then I get increased physical and spell resistance. And that's what makes me look like I turn into stone. But I played 2H in Sword and Board. I played Sword and Board two-handed. I played dual wield two-handed, two-handed bow. But I also have Stam Nightblade. I have a Stam Sword. Yeah, so we got the key. Let's go see if we can find more fights. But usually that's what it is in open world. You're either Zergen, which, you know, I'm pretty sure you know the term Zergen if you ever played an MMO. Basically, it's just a lot of players just fucking nuking places. Like all of those are Zerglings. And basically, the reason why you kill players too, you get AP, alliance points, for killing players, taking keeps, mines. And I'm dead. Am I gonna get bagged? Sometimes I get teabagged, and sometimes I give teabags. For sure. Yeah, dude, they don't care, man. If you're one person, yeah, you're gonna get killed by 30 to 50 players. They don't care. There's also battlegrounds, BGs, but I think that's no CP. Yeah, BGs, and they have like it's like its own separate thing. There's like team deathmatch, capture the relic, and then chaos baller. Yeah. Let's see if one of these. So this guy right here, he's a stamina warden. Yeah, that was pretty bad of you, guy. And he died. He died of my dots. So basically, normally you would think you can't, like Sword and Shield's mainly for you know, tanking or whatever, right? Which it is. And sometimes in this type of setup, I can't kill certain players if they play too defensive. I won't kill them if they're too tanky, especially like magic swords, because they're really strong because they hit hard and they have massive shields if you know how to use them. It all comes down to that too. If you're a good sword, yeah, I'm not killing you. But basically the way I kill people is I apply my dots, which is L1 and then square, and then I animation cancel like a light attack or heavy attack, right, into a bash, into heroic slice, which is this skill right here, this one right here. And it's also a good skill because it gives me minor heroism, and then it gives me minor maim, which reduces the damage I take from them. And then this is the heal debuff skill that I use. It's basically a stun and a heal debuff. And then this is like gives me major mending, which is increases my healing. This is a crazy heal. It used to only be for magic. What are you doing, guy? You're gonna die. Like, see, this guy doesn't know what he's doing because he's not healing himself. Oh no. Oh my god, I actually killed them. Let's go. I ran out of stamina. I'm dead. Well, I could have probably had that 1v2 if I had the different so those two were Nightblades. They were using one of the most annoying skills is cloak, which basically they go invisible. But if I had I'll show you right now the skill I'm talking about. There's different morphs to skills too, so sometimes it could how could I explain it? Like some of my skills, they're magic based, so that's why I use Tri-Staff to give me more magic. Like this one's magic, and this one's magic. So the difference between the other morph from this skill right here, this one gives me like a damage shield, but the other one, it throws out like an AoE, like little spikes that could take the Nightblades out of stealth. It doesn't always work though, cause you know, game mechanics.
Yeah, there's a lot going on all at once, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, man. Like I used to be really, really bad at this game, and you just get better from practice. Same thing like for like raiding, and then you know doing your like DPS tests on dummies to get better DPS, to get in better better raid groups, right? It's just practice. One thing I could say is the PvE aspect of it, you know, the raiding and then questing, it's it's way better than what this how the stage of PvP is right now, for sure. So like if you ever wanted to get into the game and just kind of like casual play, that's where you want to do. And then if you want to get more hardcore into, you know, raiding, like the harder dungeons and trials, you know, then you do that. Sometimes they have events in PvP though that benefit, you know, the PvEers. So there's like a group. There's PvPers and then PvEers, and they usually have events like these towns right here. There's quests in these towns. But Lazarus and where's the other one? Oh, up here. Oh, here's Bruma. So yeah, there's Bruma right here. It's not really the same. It's like a smaller version, but and then somewhere over here is Wayne and Priory. Somewhere over here. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm trying to do, yeah, see, they're not gonna follow me. They know what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to kite them around this, right? And just wear them down till I kill them. What else? Does it say? Well, you have your base, your all your, you know, regular races too. You have Orc, Nord, Wood Elf, High Elf, Dark Elf, Argonian. At one point, man, Argonian was busted in this game. It was one of the best races to be, just because of the amount of healing you could get. Yeah, you gotta die, guy. I do not like snipers. Die. This is the end for me. I think there was a necromancer in there too. Captive. I don't think there's an ember right now. Do you want me to show you? I could go to Morrowind real quick. Argonian is probably one of my favorite races to play as. Yeah. The thing that kind of it like sucks and then it doesn't suck, right? Is you could technically be whatever race you wanna be, right? But you also have to take account of the passives that the races give you for certain, you know, classes that you want to play, right? For example, like a high elf, you're not gonna want to be a high elf for stamina, because you're not gonna get any racial passives to help you with that. You wouldn't go magic, right? Yeah, have I could take you to. So all of this is basically like Daggerfall stuff. So you have the Alakir Desert. You have Bankerai, Stormhaven. I can't go to Rothgar because I don't have ESO Plus anymore. Rivenspire and then Glenumbra. This is like the Nimbin Bay stuff, and then you have Stros Mackay. Oh no, that's Betnik. That's in Orc Island. Stros Mackay, and then Hughesbane. Then you have Craglorn. Here's the Rift, East March, Stonefalls, Shadowfin, Deshaun, Stonefalls, and then you got this is Varenfell. This is the Morrowind whatchamacallit expansion. Here's oh, Murkmire. This is the place. This is the Argonian like DLC. You have Grotwood, Greenshade, Malabator, Reaper's March. Here's Elsewhere. I don't have it though. And then the Gold Coast. This is Gold Coast. What's in Gold Coast? Gold Coast. I'm trying to think. The Gold Coast is Kavash is there. Yeah, Kavash. And then I forget what other city from Oblivion. Hughesbane. This is for like the thieves area, like DLC. I can't show you them because I don't have them. But yeah, here's Auradon. So this is all like right here, the Demirian place. Anvil, yeah, Anvil. And then here's Somerset. If you want, I could leave PvP and go to. I could go to Morrowind or Somerset if you want. Or I could show you my house in game. You could buy, well, you could buy houses if you want. You could buy them with gold or crowns. Which, you know, I'm not a big fan of the buying houses with, you know, money or crowns. Cause when Somerset came out, right, it was $40. It was $40 before it came out. What do we want to do? Oh yeah, I'll take you to Somerset then. I'll just go die to one of those players over there. But so when Somerset came out, it was $40, and before it came out, they put a house up in the Crown Store for sale, and it was over $100, and I couldn't wrap my head around that. It's like, first of all, the house wasn't even all that great. It was ugly. I understand the time and effort maybe they put into making it, right, designing it, but you're selling a house for over $100, but you're selling, you know, your expansion for 40, which adds way more. Yeah, over 100. Yeah, like here. Let me show you. I don't bullshit about this stuff, dude. Let me go to the housing. Housing. Upgrades, no. Here we go, houses. Look at how much that is. That's 10,400 crowns. So 10,400 crowns, that's let's see if I could do the math. Let me look real quick on this Crown Store. No. ESO crowns. See if I can find the price range of this. Shopping. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so far, for 3,000 crowns, it's $20, right? Oh, we defended it. Nice. No, it's not that. Here, hold on. The stream might just cut off for a little bit, but I'm not ending it. I'm really interested of seeing this real quick. You should still be able to hear me. '24. Okay, the stream should be back. So the closest I found to crowns is 5,500 crowns, right? That's $40. $40 and yeah, $40. So 44. It's like 80. Oh, it gets better too. They have this option where if you want, and look, it's not the actual price. The actual price is 13. That's just like, oh, give or take, yeah. And that's if you don't buy the. That's if you don't buy it furnished, which is even more crowns. So see, here's more of them. This one I think's new. Oh, definitely, man. Um, let me. Oh, the blues died. Oh, look. This guy has one of the Apex mounts. Look at that. Here's another one, a different one. I will say they have some pretty cool mounts that they do in certain costumes, but I'm just not a big fan of stuff like that, just overpricing things. Here's one of my friends right here, B-Wall. Like, I still have friends that play this, but like my core friends that I always played with for hours just, don't play anymore. That and since I got the Xbox, my brother mainly plays the PS4, so that's why I didn't have ESO downloaded. Let me travel out of here, go to the gates. That's why I only buy around. Yeah, yeah. I mean, at least they don't. I mean, some of the stuff is, the price is dumb. The variant armors, $1. That's not bad. I think it could have a little bit more better quality texture wise. I will say the Elven one is not worth $1 because it's literally the same thing. Oh yeah, you also get personalities in this game for doing certain things. Like that one's like the beast personality. This one right here. And then this guy right here, fun story with this guy. He's wearing the gladiator costume, right? Kind of looks like God of War in a way, except for the helmet, but the rest kind of looks like it, right? I managed to get that. Basically, you have to get these proofs for PvPing. I ended up getting it, and oh, this guy's wearing it too. I ended up getting it and I sold it to my friend for $50. What's this guy wearing? Oh, he just has that. We should have kept certain things. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go to the Alinor. Go to the, like, what? Oh, oh, that's my house. Never mind. I can't do that. Actually, I'm gonna switch to my other characters just so this could be faster. What is this? 2 crown. Yeah, that's my character name, Orky Porky. But yeah, man, that's mainly what I used to do. Mainly was, PvP. Um, I did raid for a while. I mean, that's how I got some of those skins. I ended up being a hardcore raider, but problems in guilds just caused me just to get out of that part. I might as well show you my characters. So this is my Nightblade, the Ops. He's a First he was a Redguard, and then they came out with race change tokens. And they made Orc like really good. So I race changed them to Beefy Orc. This is another Orc. This guy's an Imperial. I haven't changed him yet. Oh, I didn't show you that mount. That's my Storm mount, and that's like one of my pets. Then we got this one, another Orc. Little Miss. This one's a Breton. Dark Deal. I named him after a skill in this guy's skill line. He's another Orc. And then you have my Banana Blade. He's a Redguard. So the reason why I named this guy Banana Blade is because I made him in the Aldemary Dominion faction, and their colors is yellow. But I mostly played blue, Daggerfall, and Ebonheart. We'll get on this guy so I can show you Somerset. And I could show you some of the skills that this guy has. This is my Stamina Sorcerer. So I have 3 Stamina Nightblades, 2 Stam DKs or Dragon Knights, 1 Stamina Templar, 1 Stamina Sorcerer, and then 1 Magic Nightblade. You can also buy more character slots too, like if you want a Necro or what is it? The Warden. This may be in a usually long loading time. Oh, dude, I remember when they broke the loading screens. It was so bad, dude. Like, say if you were in PvP, right, and you died, yeah, you're not getting out of a loading screen, man. Look how laggy the skills are right now. So this is the Dark Deal, this thing. Basically, it converts my stamina into health and magic. You have Crit Surge. Vigor, that's a regular like stamina healing thing. And you got this that like makes you run fast. I just earned a trophy, Jewelry of Master Trait. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, this is my jewelry crafter. This is where I do jewelry stuff. And then this is called Hurricane. It grows and grows. What else do I have that I could show you that's pretty cool about Sork? Oh, here we go. This is a cool skill that Sorks have. I don't think I have. But here's the one drawback for being a Stamp Sork. So, all these skills, there's no stamina versions of them, so you can't use them. This is the only good skill for this guy, for a Stamp Sork, is that one skill. And then this one passive, and this one. These two you can't use them because they're meant for like pet Sorks. You can summon pets with the pet Sork, with the Sork or the Sorcerer. Then we go to this one. This is all the summon stuff. Yeah, you can't use this on a Stamp Sork. Only this one. And then once again, only 2 out of the 4 passives. And then this one, what, 1, 2, 3. You have 3 skills that you can use. This one too. This is the ultimate. And this is the only skill passive like that you can use all of them. Stuff to buy. Yeah, man. Yeah, but for you, I could tell you right now, there's a lot of players that move to PC, man. I'm telling you, this game, if you want to play this game, you gotta play it in PC. Don't play it on console. It's not worth it. But yeah, here's the skill that it's pretty cool about the Sork. I mean, granted, like if you were Magic, you could use that more than what I can. But yeah. So this is like the little hub place to do your crafting, stuff like that. Here's some of the Dominion guards. Oh look, here's one of the Apex mounts. There's a polar bear. Okay. There's another mount. Dwarven spider mount. My brother has this. My brother used to play this game. He was a really good Magic sorcerer. It's one of the little pets. What pet do I have? Some kind of like, yeah, that's my pet that I have on this guy. So here there's 1, 2, 3. One of the guys that you like, the bad enemies here you fight, is the Slowed. Oh look, here's one of the mementos I was telling you about. Oh, I'm not telling him to do it again. Oh, they left. By the way, that text chat, it's one of the... It's a good thing they added it, but it's a terrible thing that... Oh, look at this. This is a pet rock. Where's his owner? My friend bought this. It literally, like, it just stays there. When you move, it just teleports to you and just falls on the ground. It's pretty dumb. So here's the bank. I'm still in my guilds. So this was our main. Oh, my friends on 17 minutes ago. This was our main guild, the Bang Bros. And then you have a Pussy Boy Platoon. That was from another friend. That probably doesn't play anymore either. 24 days ago. And then you can write guild notes. Here, we'll go to mine, see what it says. That's what my guild note is for this guild. And then oh no, it definitely can handle it. So this guy's guild is actually gay. Visit my grinder profile. I only like BBC, so please fill my inbox with BBC. Oh man, the shit you get. Oh man. Siler man, what's up, dude? I'm gonna take you to my house, Magnus. I didn't spend money for this. I got this shit for free. This is Altarium. This is where the Sijic order is. Actually, first I'm gonna take you to my house. It's nothing impressive because I didn't build anything. I didn't make nothing. It's like literally empty, basically. So this, I ended up getting it for free. I don't know how, but I got it for free. Yeah, this is the house. Don't mind the bed over there. I'll show you the couple stuff I have over here. So I put that bed so we could cross over here and have like duels and 1v1s. Some people get really creative though. So this guy right here, this is Dummy House. He's a boss from a dungeon, the Falkreath dungeon actually. That's another boss. I have like a lot of them. Let me see if I could browse. So this one's the Argonian Behemoth. It's the Assembly General, Bloodspawn. These are all like bosses that I beat. Bogdog. Here's Captain Blackheart, Chokethorn. That Dummy Husk guy. That's that Argonian one I just showed you. Engine Guardian. Foundation Stone. Atronach Grothar. The Hyde Battle Master. Which was this one from? Oh, this one's from Dragonstar Arena. So it's like a 4-man raid, and it's actually based around the Trials of Boethia. Here's Iceheart, Infernal Guardian, Lord Warden. It's just a bunch of trophies that I've got. Here's Molokina, White Gold Tower, Naranif. I don't know. Rataku. This is Rakat, the Fang of Lorkosh. This is the enemy boss of that the blue skin I showed you. The Scale Caller. This one's based around Spellbreaker, I think. a Celine. Here's Shadowren. This is based on, I think, the weapon. Slimecraw. Here's the spawn of Mafala. Stormfist. And then when you kill these bosses, you get like, most of these are dungeon ones, so it's where you get like your monster head, your monster armor, your monster gear. The Leviathan twins, Mighty Chuden, the Troll King, Thurikin. Thurikin, I think he's, I don't know if there's lore on him in other Elder Scrolls, but he's like a skeleton, dragon. Here's Valken Scoria. I have, that helmet too. Villadrift, this is the one based of, Mafala. And then here are like they're like the same trophies basically, but just colored. There's Earthgore. Grothar. Yeah, but it's basically the same shit, just more detailed, I guess. Molekina. Yeah, I don't think I have what's this one? Saint Omens. Oh, that was like based on like Clockwork in a way. Silistrix. Shadowren, Slimecraw, Spawn of Mafala, the Swarm Mother. It's basically, yeah. Yeah, there it is. Thurikin. Valken Scoria. What's this one? Oh! Oh, no, wait, Cloud Rest? This is a slowed right here. Yeah. And then, so, let me get out of that. Exit. Oh, it took me back to the. Oh, here's some of my pets, like my aquatic pets. You got a frog, that thing, these things, that thing. I have way more pets, just not enough room. Not enough room in this house to put it. There's like a cap to every house. So here's a. When I first seen these, I thought they were like big, because they showed it in the Crown Store for free if you had ESO Plus. And the way they advertised it looked like a big statue, and then yeah. So here's her scene. This is Shegorath, Vivek, Clavicus, and Azura. Yeah. My ESO Plus right now when they finally brought out Malakath. Oh, here's the Augur of Obscure. Yeah, that's all he says. This is based on Clockwork. This is how like the cities in there, and then this is like the outer. This is another thing. These are mammoth tusk that I got from a boss. My little chest, and then this is my merchant. She's basically my slave. I sell her stuff. You can also get a Dark Elf banker. And there's a painting. I'll take you inside. So go inside. Magnus, there's literally nothing in this house. I never furnished it. I didn't care. I'm gonna take you to Arterium where the Sigic, the Sigics are. Uh, I will say, Somerset was a really good DLC story wise, because ESO is not really known for their like story, really, like how Elder Scrolls or Oblivion. Like the regular quests aren't really that good. There's some good ones, and then there's bad ones that just are dumb. But each place has like its own like branching type thing. Like I think the Daggerfall you fight mostly like I don't know if it's like Briarhearts in a way, like the Reach. That's what I've heard about Somerset. Yeah, it's really good. I like it. So yeah, this is where the Sigics are at. This is like their little place. Come down here to the portal. I've already completed like this, like the main thing, which is really good. So one of the main bosses, actually I don't know if I want to spoil it for you if you plan on, you know, maybe getting this game. The base game is really cheap. Ew, look at that Argonian guy. Ew. So here's some of the Sigics. Little wood elf. Wow, they think they're cool. Watch this. I don't have it. I gotta look at my mementos. Um, they think they're cool, Magnus. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, it went away. Nah, spoil away. So first the main guy you fight is a Slode, and then you basically meet Meridia's champion. Um, you meet Clavicus, you meet Mafala, and you meet Nocturnal. Nocturnal turns out to be the bad one because she played Clavicus and Mafala. It's a really good story. I wonder if do you want to see Vivek? I think Vivek's still I think he's still alive. Let's go see if he's still alive. Actually, I'm gonna get on a different character that has like done that. I could show more of Somerset, but it's a pretty big map. There's like world bosses everywhere too that you can fight with other players. Then there's delves. Oh, nice, dude, nice. Yeah, I'll end mine here in a little bit. Plus, I think my brother is probably gonna play, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep the game downloaded since I don't really play too much how I used to. Let me show you Vivek real quick before you go back to Discord. But yeah, the one of the reasons why I deleted this game is just the amount of gigabytes and space it takes up, and it's one of the reasons why. And it's like the regular PS4, it's not the terabyte one. So usually, like when we delete games or whatever to make space for more games. By the way, don't worry, on PC your loading screens aren't gonna be that long. Yes, sir. Yo, what's up? What's up, Optic? Yo, I actually got some alright kills, dude. Um, I'm only mainly streaming it because one of my friends wanted to see. And I kind of missed it, but it's, I guess the lag's not as bad as it was before. Yo, Magnus, by the way, this is my mag blade. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Should be this one right here, this wish ring. I will say though, Magnus, if you do get ESO and you play elsewhere, when you're fighting the dragons, make sure there's a lot of players there because they're really strong. I've been on Apex Legends. That's what's up, bro. I haven't really like played that much. I haven't been on PS4 for a minute. I mainly just been playing my Xbox from time to time. If I'm not doing that, I'm on YouTube or watching streams and shit like that. I'm pretty hyped for that Call of Duty game though. So here we go, Magnus. This is a destruction staff ability. That's a mages. This one's a. Ooh. Look at that. That's an armor style you could get in this game also. The load screens look well made too. Yeah, they're pretty good. Oh, there he is. Here he is. It's just floating. Warmfield Glass. Yeah, man. So, for this one, the main bad dude is Barbas. And you'll see Barbas in Clockwork City too when you meet Softasil. You get to meet Softasil twice, I think. Yo, Optic, but I'm probably gonna end the stream, bro. I was streaming for a little while. Um, I'll hit you up though, bro. Whenever I get back on PS4, I guess. I wish he would have more dialogue. Yeah. is... Interesting. Yo, alright Magnus, I'm stop the stream, dude. Thanks for stopping by.